My name's Mark Wakeham, I'm CEO with Environment Victoria. I've been in Environment Victoria for about 11 years, and in that time I've seen all sorts of crazy proposals for development of Westernport Bay. AGL has many customers right across Victoria who need to know that AGL is planning a really destructive project, destructive for the local environment and destructive in terms of fueling global warming. We want to make sure that this project gets the most thorough scrutiny from state and federal government, that the impacts of the project on threatened species, its contribution to climate change, the impact on the Ramsar wetlands, which are internationally recognised wetlands, is really properly scrutinised, because too often projects like this go ahead and then we see the impacts down the track in future, and we think if it's going to have any impact, it should not be approved. And that's the threshold decision that state and federal governments need to be making. And we think it'd be very unlikely that a project of this scale would not have serious long-term impacts on the local environment. And we know that it will increase Victoria's and Australia's greenhouse pollution. Will become the largest exporter of gas in the world sometime this year or next year. So it is ridiculous to say that there's a shortage of gas in Australia. There is a shortage of good policy that would reserve some of that gas for Australian users and that would help households and industry move away from gas to zero emission sources of energy. Macquarie Bank did some really thorough analysis, and the conclusion that they drew was that import terminals would lead to higher gas prices for longer. So this is not the solution to those industries' energy problems. Under construction at the moment are enough renewable energy projects to power every household in this state, all 2 million households. So Victoria can be a real leader. We've got a whole history of being at the vanguard of sustainability. Victoria was the first state that banned lead in petrol, leading to much better air quality. We've had the ban on fracking that's been legislated in the Victorian Parliament. That's a really great win, but what is the sense in that win if we start importing fracked gas from the United States or from other parts of the world? You know, we've got to be consistent about our environmental leadership, and that means that when a big dirty project like this comes along, we need to have a proper look at it and go, no, actually that's not good enough. Many Victorians are currently AGL customers. We need them to know that AGL is planning a really damaging project in Westernport. So if you're an AGL customer, ring them, let them know that you're not happy with this project, and you will be leaving the company if they proceed with this project. Put them on notice. Not only would this project damage Westernport, increase our emissions, it will also increase our gas prices, which means that it's lunacy. We should absolutely not be going down this path.